Finally, we got a game. Let me see. Yeah. So it looks like it's just to push the button. I'm just gonna go ahead and unplug my paddle. So, and we will be playing this in just 2 seconds here. Let me get this out of the way. Man, I'm telling you. Try to do a live today and it just does not want to happen. Oh, really? Well, that's a pretty high probability, isn't it? Maybe the button is the friends we made along the way. Oh. Got 1 for 10. Hey, press the button. Let's do some fast stuff here. What? What do you mean max is 22? No gods or kings, only button. I hit more than 22, or is that where it turned? Because that's the maximum I can hit. You know there's no reward, right? Are we sure? I mean, there's a whole leaderboard here. You are just 33 points away from first place. What? Oh, that's crazy. You've met with a terrible button, haven't you? Okay. Use an auto clicker? No one else know? No one will ever know. I'll know, and that's enough for me. I don't cheat in anything, because I'll know. Better luck next time. Why you keep bouncing me out? I'm trying to get higher. Yeah, I press the button. I press the button a lot. What's going on? Why you being rude? Sorry, my chat has had the keyboard up for a bit. To all the cheaters, if of this game, why? That's a good question. Why would you cheat on a clicker? I didn't even get to 11. Back to the beginning. Yeah, repeatedly. Why do you keep kicking me down, man? Praise the button. Don't get cocky. Oh, sorry. My cord for my camera is in front of that corner of my mirror, my monitor. Hold on. Sorry. Don't mean to bump you guys. Oh, yeah, it should be fine. Sorry, this is a very bright game, as you guys can tell. I still have my overhead light on, or my backlight on, and ugh. They're comfy and easy to press. Actually, I might actually stop here in a few seconds. The next time it hit 0, I think, because it's actually pretty chilly in here. It finally snowed a decent amount, and it is so chilly. 50 points. Ooh, my number gone up quite a bit. You can stop anytime. I tell you what. All right. I'll be right back, guys. I need to... hold on 1 second. I need to get my sweater really quickly because I am just chilly. So be right back. Okay, and back we are. Let's see. my chair has decided it doesn't want to go back again. This chair sometimes gets stuck in an up position where I can't rock. Okay, so we are on 1, even though I could have swore we were on 0 when I moved. The weapon, this button is my power. Well, it certainly is distracting enough. 19. Press the button or not. I'm a message, not a cop. So, if you're wondering why I keep biting at my lips have always been kind of chronically dry. For a little while when I was a teenager, I was a bit of a chapstick addict because of it. I was paying attention. I was just talking too, you jerk. You've met with a terrible button, haven't you? Again. I think it's expecting that I'm... Doesn't look like it does any good to go fast, so I don't know what's the point. Unless... Hold on 1 second, let me see. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to use my keyboard. I got to turn my keyboard off right now because it's dying. I just wanted to see if... Because it seems to be faster if you hit the return button. Okay, so I'm just going to get the same messages again and again. The button is a lie, like the cake? That's a funny statement to make, too, because technically the button is a lie, because it's not a real button. It is a graphic on the screen made to look like a button that I'm pressing. So, it is actually technically a lie. $12. You will... Oh... You think I'm going to stop just because you keep bouncing me out? I almost reached 14 there. Almost reached 8. Well, you told me to press the button, so I'm assuming there's something important after I do it. It's time to press the button and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum. Okay. I mean, yeah, it keeps bringing me back to 0, but, you know. Miserable little pile of buttons. I don't think man is a miserable pile of buttons. Really, what man is a collection of colonies of single-cell organisms. Okay. So, you say if I press this button, I'll be a slave. But if I don't, it's going to stay here forever. So, which way do you want me to go? You really want me thinking I'm a slave so I stop? I got to 20 there. Yeah, you said the button's a lie already. And that's how I know I got you. $500 times so far. 34. It got mad, so it stopped me at like 2 or 3. I didn't quite notice. I have been pressing the button. How are you? Where you been all day? Why you gotta keep stopping me, damn it? Oh, no. Why? Alright. You stopped me again, you jerk. I'm not cheating at all. 30? You stopped me at 30? Ugh. It's just not fair. I can use my keyboard on this, but right now my battery is really low on my keyboard, and I have two plugs right now already on devices, so I'm not trying to have 3 things plugged in because I only have 2 cords at the moment. So actually, oh darn it. One's at 50% and the other's at 60. Okay. It'd be much easier to press a button on my keyboard than to press my mouse. Unless, hold on a second. Let me get back up there. Oh, that's a little easier. Oh, yeah. Reset your score 50 times. Yeah, I just got another achievement. Oh, you reset it again, you jerk. Oh, come on. 1 reset more to your 52. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I pressed the button. Well, I tell you what. You couldn't have been an adventurer like me because as soon as I'm done, I'll just go back to adventuring again. You can hold the button down. I don't know if anybody knew that. Button text. So too much. I had to check to make sure I didn't have myself muted. Sorry, guys. I think I might have been muted a little bit before I went to get my sweater and all. 22 points away. %of people stop pressing the button just before they hit big. Despite everything, it's still a button. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I gotta move just a little bit. My wrist is a little on the sore side with this pressing the button thing. Oh crap, where did my mouse go now? Where did my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry guys, my computer sometimes fights some of the stuff I got going on. Mildly challenging music. Boom, boom. I'm Emery Draven, and this is my favorite button on Steam. That's cute. You thought you would make me say that when I voluntarily said it. Ha! I haven't read every single one of these little prompts. In seriousness, this game is silly. Don't waste your health playing it. Oh, you thought you were going to stress me out, didn't you? I'm pretty mellow when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I never really cheat. I wish you'd stop cheating, though. Hold on, guys. I gotta pop some joints here. Whew. All right. I can stop when I want to, liar. I didn't say I could stop when I want to, but I could. See? We could just sit here for hours on 3. I'd be just happy. 3, 9, maybe 12. 12 is another good number. I like 12. Yeah. And so, I don't know why 3 is my favorite number, but it always has been my favorite number. Just like I've always loved triangles and green and yeah. All right. Let's get back to this because I do want to see if I can be number 1 by several. I know I can stop anytime. I don't want to. Why wouldn't you just push a button one at a time? Or one more time. $10 under. It says nano button. I thought maybe it was trying to say something, but I think I fell back down under because I was pretty sure this was 14 last time. You've met with a terrible button again. Do you imagine, Mr. Button, that you're scary for me? Come on, man. Let me get it. I want to win big. The button. The button never changes. Well, I mean, technically it does change because the numbers on it are always changing. Unfortunately, they just keep rolling back to 0 like that. One moment, guys. Honestly, I don't know why my glasses are so smudged up, but it is bothering me. So let me, before I continue, and give this button a chance to cool down and realize that he's being a jerk. Okay, glass is all nice and cleaned up. Let me get my spray and my glove over here. Oh, no, they are not all cleaned up. That's grosser. Yep. I'm the lady who sits here in streams and stopping to clean my glasses. That's right. Spray down the fingertips, and then I can do this. And since this is rubbing alcohol, it should be decently clean now. Okay. You had a chance to calm down, Mr. Button? You gonna play nice yet? I got a streak of rubbing alcohol going across at the moment. Maybe the button... Okay, yeah, I've already read that one. Sorry. Seriously, even at 12? Really? This seems like it's a randomizer, allowing you to only go to a certain amount of numbers at a time. Which, if you ask me, is a pretty cool concept. Of course, the games my stepfather worked on when I was a teenager were, well, I should say a preteen, were basic simplified games, things like chess, things that we already had pretty easy mechanics for. I'm Illidor, the developer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong. Dyslexic, it's hard enough for me. Stay a while and press the button. Okay, Deckard Cain. Maybe you'll get more points with the golden button. Golden button? Here's a golden button? Calling the button is power again. It can happen to anyone. It could. Why? All right. You press the button many times. Yep. It does keep getting me back to 0. Funny about that, huh? Maybe I'm just curious as to how high it will go in the first place. And I'm a curious little kitten, so why wouldn't I keep pressing the button? $16, 2, 3. I'm always back to the beginning. I'll be fine. Oh no! 119? I've gotten a lot of resets so far. I know I'm well over 500 presses, because we were at 50 some when I got that achievement. You like my perseverance, don't you want to reward it? So it only goes to 16 when I say that. 15. Stay a while and listen. I'd only be wasting my health playing it if I was stressed out. Actually, you know what, guys? I turned the keyboard off, and then I tried to get out of here so that I could... One moment. I'm fixing something up really quick here. That way it'll be easier for you guys to see what it actually says. So give me just a moment. Alright guys, there we go. Real time, just making a scene up for you guys so that it actually works this way. Okay, I will be right back. Alright guys. Now we can get back to the game. Alright. Now we are on 7. Now you guys should have a lot easier time seeing what it says, so... Unfortunately, I had the wrong camera on the way I have this set up. So I literally had to make a new scene altogether with this camera instead of that camera. Ugh. What are you gonna do, guys, right? I am the only one doing the video and social media work for Mouthy Girl for all of the failed modern stuff. So Morgath is working with AI, but right now he's got a full-time job out in the world, so he can't really work much of the art stuff. So uh-oh. Speaking of a mess. Who was speaking of a mess? I don't know. Don't ask me. Somebody in my head. Now, for anybody here, especially people who were here last week, you guys know we did Spooky's House of Jump Scares. I'm sorry, Spooky's... What did they rename it? Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion? Or is it Spooky's Mansion now? Something like that. Anyway, we were playing Spooky's Mansion, whatever actual title it has. And that is one of those games that we could keep going for just about ever. So it's one of those things that if you guys liked that game, me playing that, I'm still only 22, but you know, you won't let me go any higher. You guys want to see any more of Spooky's Mansion, whatever the actual title is, just let me know. You guys want to see any more of that video or any other videos or any other games in specific. Sorry, let me reposition myself just a minute. I'm trying to play the game and talk to you at the same time, so let me take a moment to talk to you guys. So yeah, I was playing last week. We were playing Spooky's Mansion, whatever the actual title is. I know that they had legal issues. That's why the title changed. It was originally Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion or something like that. So I was playing that last week. We got pretty far. I do believe we ended up getting killed. That was, you know, whatever. However, that is a game, I did kind of enjoy that game. I mean, it's a lot of bumping into things because I'm being chased, but it's actually pretty fun. Not gonna lie. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you know, do the usual things, especially on YouTube. Please do the whole like and share and comment on the video itself. If you guys want to see more of that particular video, especially comment. As I start getting patrons in Patreon, I will start actually taking patrons' suggestions above other people's. So, and that's just because those are the people who value my content enough that they want to actually help with all the stuff I'm actually trying to do with the channels in the first place. So you know, it's not necessarily I value them more. It's that they're contributing, so I give them a little bit more of a voice, and that's. Oops, I hit it again. And that's something that isn't going to be like a forever thing. Once my channels get big enough, once what we're doing starts to go, it'll of course be just about anybody has a say if I say, hey, put in here. But of course I'm the resident artist for these channels, so I tend to make the final say no matter what. All right, so let's get back into it. You said that about 24. So now I just know I'm going to. Nano buttons some? trying to see how high we can get this number before we have to quit at the end of the day. Better luck next time. It's not about luck. You just decide when to turn off the button and turn it back on again. Well, you'll definitely find out I'm not a liar at 5. I'm definitely stopping at 5, no matter what you say. Buttons. I'm talking about buttons. Okay, I guess the golden button is not a hint. Well, you know, I could get to like hundreds if you just let me. Despite everything, it's still a button. Of course it is. All right, let me assist with the other hand for a bit. I am Emery Draven. Thank you for noticing. See, the funny thing about that is because I'm a dyslexic, I always have to pre-read the words in my mind. So when I see my own name, I'm like, oh, it's trying to tell me to say something. So somebody might be able to clip it later or something. It can happen to anyone. What, you turning it off? I know. I can stop at any time, but if I were to stop, you like my perseverance? Okay, well, then why'd you do that? Because that's just rude. I think it's funny, it just says button text. I would praise the button, but it keeps being rude to me. Okay, I can't do it, guys. I gotta take a bite. I've got, as per usual, healthy snacks here. A little bit of fruit and veg, some pepperoni. I was hoping that if I went ahead and I stopped and then I clicked a couple more times and then stopped and clicked a couple more times, but it just reset instead. All right. Sorry, guys. I refuse to let myself go hungry as long as I have the ability to eat when my stomach wants it or when my body wants it. Hey, press the button. I did. Are you sorry? Let's see what we're at now. We're still down here yet. Board pea shooter. I'm coming for you, board pea shooter. As soon as it lets me get that high. Okay. Do they? Or are you just telling them that? Ah, 29. Let me get to 29 that time. You keep saying I'm just 22 points away, but I feel like you're just trying to keep me at bay. We have like an hour-ish to do this, my dude. I like buttons. They're comfy and easy to press. If you say so. I think it just likes teasing me, man. I do. Let me tell you guys, this is a real good exercise for all this muscle here in the wrist and carpal area going down into your arm. That was almost 12. Do you like pressing the button? Not really necessarily. I mean, I think I'd rather be going on an adventure, but as you pointed out before, I am an adventurer, but I am trying to figure out what this game is about, so. I especially worry about pressing big red buttons. I don't assume it's a dry nurse most of the time. For anybody who doesn't know, that's a reference to a music video. Extra brownie points for those who know what music video and what band. I'm always constantly having to check to make sure I'm not muted. I mean, it is still a button despite everything, yeah. I kind of wonder how long it will take me to get to be #1 on the leaderboard. Ah, 17. 18, 2. $19. Come on! I could stop at any time, but the statistical chance that I get higher than the person on the top of the leaderboard remains the same with each press. But why? Why not? See, you're telling me something that is different than what you were telling me before, because you say that 90% of the people give up just before hitting it. So what you're saying is contrary. The silly button keeps resetting itself. It's not fair. I know that. My reward is just seeing if I can do it. Why you keep resetting on me? Okay. I don't know why somebody would cheat at this game. It's kind of weird. I would praise the button as soon as it lets me get to where I want to go. But for the time being, the button is being a jerk. And I don't praise jerks. If only you could talk to the button. I know, right? Button, why are you doing this? Would you kindly press the button? There you go. It asked me to kindly press the button, and I did. Not but a couple presses later, it was back to 0. Okay. Well, I think I might have some gum around, but I don't know. It's been a while since I wanted to chew any gum. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. Ah, right at 29 again. So rude. Kind of makes me wonder if Rodrin is maybe part of the dev team. Maybe that's why he got it. And actually, I'm going to take me a very quick break. I have, let's hit back to 0. There we go. Take me a really quick break. I've got to plug in my keyboard. My phone is now charged, so I'm going to plug in my keyboard real quick and, you know, do a utility break. Be right back, guys. Hold on. BRB. Jazzy music on here coming up. Man, I tell you. Now let's see if I can do this. Here we go. A little faster, maybe. I don't think speed has any kind of factor in here, but just in case, you know. It's easier to hit my spacebar button than it is to hit my mouse button. As you could probably hear, that button is not going down as much as I'm hitting the spacebar. Now, I will find out, of course, this might actually end up having, if it's got music that YouTube says is copyrighted, I'm probably going to end up replacing it with my own, obviously, but hopefully I won't have to. There. Oh. Sometimes the timing was almost perfect for what I'm actually doing. And sometimes it's not. Okay. It still isn't letting me go up. I don't want to use an auto clicker. I don't have an auto clicker on my computer anyway. It is just a button. Strange that. It's so buttony. okay. It's okay. I'm fine. I wonder how many people get how upset about this. The silly randomizer won't let me go up. Nano buttons? What do you mean nano buttons? It's literally any button on my keyboard. I was kind of hoping. Oh, except for it does not work for the arrow keys. Interesting. Wonder which all keys it works with. I don't know. Tab is something else. I think tab is the leaderboard, it looks like. Oh, I don't know what tab is, but it was an error. I was just testing to see what buttons they were. Why'd you punish me for it? Man, are you even trying? What do you mean, am I even? What do you want me to do? Start typing out a novel here? I could do that for you if you want. I could like freebase a novel for you. Freebase a novel. I did not mean the word freebase. What I meant was freestyle, but you know, whatever comes out, I guess. Damn. That's how tired I am. Today is my Monday. My husband had yesterday off because of the holiday. He works a factory job, so there are basic holidays. 10 more, really? There are basic holidays he has just automatically off. And yesterday was one of them, so today is my Monday. I hope not. I like to make 10 more friends than this. A hell of a lot. This is damn well not enough if this is my friend count. I am Emery Draven, and this is a fun little game, if you don't mind what normal people find stressors. Some nice soothing music. I mean, it's a little more energetic than soothing, I would say. But still. It's kind of a cute little concept, a cool little game with non-threatening music that doesn't get you too overexcited, so that I guess I could take a nap pretty easily after this. Man. I'm not sure if it's going to let us get up to there by the end of our time today. You've pressed the button 4,820 times. Maybe you have a problem. I don't have a problem. I'm just, you know, committed. This is what I'm committed to do today. I don't know what to tell you. I'm committed to do this for another about 45 minutes, and then I'm committed to just taking a bit of a break. You're like 2 things on my itinerary today. Ugh, I wish I only had 2 things on my itinerary today. Got a few things I'm gonna need to do, but oh, harsh. I was up to 31, almost there, almost to 31. Was I up to 32? I don't remember. A hair's pin from 30. Be a little different if this game was like about timing or pressure or anything like that. I'd be like, oh God, why can't I quite get it right? But I mean, it's become obvious to me it's a randomizer. So randomizers are just fun. They're statistical chance because there's literally no every probability in a randomizer has the same statistical chance, so it's literally just fun. It's just see how long it takes you to get there. And they are absolutely correct about the 90% of people giving up before they get there, or just before they get there, because statistically you have a 50-50% chance of getting there at any given moment. And I say 50-50% chance because did it stop before I got to the number I needed? Yes. The other option? No. And the 100% is it's one of those two. Oh, 5,158 times now. Nah. I might keep going. Mm-hmm. 14. Stopped on 18. 10. Now, guys, just in case anybody's wondering, knowing my actual statistical chances of winning is the exact reason why I never gamble at a casino.